God, you know what would be it if I actually turned my microphone on and moved it over here, because like sometimes um sometimes whatever. Sorry, I see your message here. Um, hey man, can you personally message me on Facebook? I need to talk to you. Benson, I'm guessing you're Baby Gorilla. Can you please message me on either Instagram or Facebook? I got to talk to you about a couple things. So, okay, guys. As you may or may not know, we did have some fights last Saturday, and it was by far the worst weather we've ever had. There was drama, there was bad weather, there was people not showing up, there's people that just left. It really wasn't a great event for that kind of stuff. Uh, it sucked on that behalf, but we still had some good fights. So, there was some drama, and I want to talk about that drama first. So, first off, guys, the Scrapyard is meant to be a place where people can come out, can be around other fighters, not feel like there's any egos, anything like that. You can be yourself, you can get to know people. So the last thing I want is people to come out and feel like there's that weird tension. There's not supposed to be. So we operate out of respect at the Scrapyard. You respect the place that you're in, you respect your opponent, you respect the referees, you respect the judges, and guess what? If you do all that, people are going to respect you. It's like arrogance, shit talking, um, ego, that's the kind of stuff that makes people like, especially like on YouTube, see you and they're just like, I don't like that fighter. They're really cocky, they're really arrogant. Um, but it also causes rifts in our org. And we're you can get a fight with, you can come out, get fights in and stuff, but I just want that respect level to be there, guys. I don't want there to be that weird tension. One instance, I got to talk about this. This is the main one that kind of happened at the event, but there was a fight going on, and it was an MMA fight, and I thought it was just a normal fight, and I guess it was, but there started to be like some shit talking in the cage, like mid fight, and it got like really bad, and like to the point where the other person was like, "This is weird. This is like I don't want to do this," because he was just, and I'm not like picking sides, and I don't know like all the details on everything, but like, I mean, he was signed up for a regular fight, and there was just a lot of back talk and stuff coming from the other guy, and then the corner was chiming in too, and that's one thing that I really can't stand, like, guys, when something's going on and you got somebody else on the sideline yapping, like, making it worse. That's got to be even worse, or that's even worse, guys. So we ended up just stopping the fight, and I'm honestly, guys, I'm not even gonna air. I'm probably not even gonna edit it. It's just bad. It doesn't represent us. It's too much beeps I got to get rid of. I honestly don't want to ever see that fight or footage anywhere. It was just bad. It doesn't represent us. I mean, we all got together afterwards and we talked it over and we handled it and stuff, but it shouldn't have happened in the first place. Because that kind of stuff can like cause fights outside the ring, and that's something that if that ever happens, if if a fight ever happens outside the ring, then you guys aren't gonna like nobody's gonna like me. I mean, there more people are gonna hate Firechicken than currently do, because I'm gonna have to tighten down my rules a lot. I'm not gonna be letting people come out to even help out unless they're assigned specific jobs. It's kinda how it should be already, though. People should not be coming out and just standing there and watching. So, we are gonna be more strict on everything with on that sense because we don't want anything erupting and going out of control. So, um, we also had an issue with, uh, kind of a back and forth with a couple other fighters. Now, I thought that was a normal match too. I didn't know, and here's the thing, guys, if something happens, if something happens outside the cage and I'm in there filming, you guys gotta let me know. I gotta know what's going on. If 2 people are like, "Hey, we just had an argument, we wanna fight," that's fine, but I mean, I gotta know what's going on. I can't I can't just be left in the dark because I mean, I'm running the whole show and everything. So, we don't wanna have these, like, beefs just pop up at the events because it honestly shouldn't be happening. There should be a level of respect for other people to not cause beefs. Like, if you accidentally bump into somebody at the event, it's just say, "Hey, sorry, bro, I mean to bump into you." Don't puff out your chest and act like you wanna fight somebody because, that's just showing ego, and you can show how tough you are in the cage. You don't gotta, like, flex on people. So, but, yeah, talk to me about it. We can solve it. I mean, that's literally what the cage is there for too, is solving beefs. So, if you legitimately, like, 2 people wanna fight and it's whatever, I'll set it up, and guys, beef matches don't have I mean, they don't have weight limits or anything like that. But my what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to prevent more beefs from happening. 'Cause I don't need to see, like, beefs popping up for no reason. People don't need to fight because they hate each other or, like, that kinda stuff. People can just sign up and get in the ring and have matches against each other. So, that's where I'm at with that. We all operate out of respect. If you're first time out in the scrapyard, it's really, really important that you understand how the respect factor works out there. And there's some OGs, there's some scrapyard OGs hanging around, and I mean, they deserve, like, huge respect because of the fights that they've had, the experience level they are. I mean, you don't know what kind of experience somebody has out there if you're not, like, following the channel and stuff. I mean, shit, dude, there's guys out there. We had a pro bare knuckle fighter out there this weekend just helping out. But I mean, you don't know, like, you don't know what somebody's experience is, so you gotta be careful on, like, how you act towards certain people. And, you gotta think about things too, like whatever, I'm not gonna go into that. But yeah, so corners that's another thing I wanna talk about really quick, cornering. Um, Guys, I don't want the same people cornering every fighter out there. So, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna make it so that you pick your corners ahead of time. Those are gonna be you get 2 corners. You don't get multiple corners around the cage either. So I don't wanna hear people yelling out instructions from, like, a random spot outside the cage because that's like, the crowd cornering, and we're not gonna do that. I want 2 people for each corner helping the fighters out, and I don't want it to be the same people over and over again. I want different people because there's people out there that definitely can be helping with that kind of stuff. Um, hey, Saturday, Heart in the Fight awards show. It's gonna be broadcasted on here. This is where scrapyard fighters get a chance to shine and get awards for their accomplishments. So who knows? Some of our fighters might have won. That'll be, I think it's like, I made a post about it on my community tab. So you can go there. Please leave a comment on it. You can go there and it'll say what time it is, what day it is, all that stuff. Shout out to Heart in the Fight on that one because they're the one orchestrating and putting this whole thing on. I am putting out my full events, guys. I've successfully done this for 1 year now. Yes, full edited events for you guys. Put them out. I just put one out today, in fact. So go check it out. It is the full December event, and I put in interviews by like Buddy V or Solo or Heart or Fight Team 206. Whoever does the interviews, I throw those in the video too. So it's more just more content. If you're doing something, I mean, like you're at a gym or something, you could throw that thing on because they're 2 hour long videos. Um, we got 360 videos that we're putting out now. That's full VR, 360-degree footage. Next fights are February 25th and then March 25th. Sign up now in the Facebook group. That's how you get signed up. Don't be a no call, no show. If you're signing up, read the damn fucking sign up, guys. It lists everything you're supposed to do. It literally like lists everything. It's like, you need to get a hold of me for the address. You need to show up on time. You need to bring a mouthpiece. You need to do this. I mean, there's a certain level of responsibility you have to take as a fighter who's going to get a shit ton of exposure. So just read it. Just read it. Find out what time you got to be there and who you got to contact for the address and all that stuff. Because one thing I can't stand is when I see somebody sign up and then I'm like, then I go back through the posts like a couple days later. I'm like, that person didn't contact me. They didn't show up. Nothing. They just signed up. Like, I don't know. Maybe they're telling their friends like, oh, I signed up for Streetbeefs, but then they never show up. So whatever. And if I see you do it too many times, I'm just gonna delete the comment when you sign up for future posts because you're definitely not serious about showing up. I got a couple fights. They're on the early access, so if you're a paid member, just even like a whatever on paid access on the channel, you can see Jay Gotham's fight and my fight. I actually fought last Saturday, so you can see those two fights fully edited already. Also, no spectators, guys. I got to kick somebody out of the Facebook group the other day over this. Look, guys, one guy was like, I don't even listen to you because you don't allow spectators, and I think it's a bunch of BS. And then he got in an argument about it with me, and it's like, we aren't a spectator. We aren't meant for spectators. We're meant for YouTube. I said, there's plenty of local, amateur, professional promotions you can go to and pay, but I'm not just holding free fights at my house or the location that we have it or wherever. I'm not just like doing that and letting the world come and watch. Like, what benefit is that to me? I can't charge. I can't pay. You're just going to produce more garbage, more noise, fill up my porta potty. So no thanks. Don't get mad about it. Sign up to fight. Come out with a fighter. Fighters get a +1. So if you really want to come out, find somebody to fight that'll sign up. Had to. I'm not even going to talk about. Not even worth talking about. Another issue, but I'm not even going to talk about that guy. Wall of Fame guys, fighters. It's February coming up. We got another year upon us, and if you want to get on that Hall of Fame, that Wall of Fame, it's 8 wins. Some of you are getting close, so come on out, get some fights in, get your name on the wall forever. 8 wins. If you want to fight and you're traveling, let me know. I can look people up for you ahead of time. My birthday weekend was great, actually. It was great. I went out bowling and laser tag and drinking with Crazy Legs. My some family members and some other friends. So we had a really good time. Yeah, I know they should keep their mouth guards out. Sometimes it's like I'm not paying attention and I don't notice it. So I'll try to enforce that a little bit more, Joe. I like your guys' feedback though. Always be 10 to 20 minutes early. Hey, Sir Yeetus, like not everybody's punctual like that, to be honest. It's kind of irritating. But so this has been 15 minutes with Fire Chicken. I told you it was going to be a short one today, and it is. So I'm gonna get off here. I might try to do a kicking it with chicken like Friday or something for you guys. We'll see. It might not be one this week, but we will have that award show Saturday. Okay. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching.